Thank you for joining me today on Coffee With. I hope you enjoy this next episode of the Inn at Cedar Grove.
We are back at the Inn at Cedar Grove with Harley Caldwell, and we're back in the ballroom. And the first thing I noticed is this beautiful light fixture.
It's a gasolier. We're in the crown jewel of Vicksburg, at Cedar Grove, in the Inn at Cedar Grove. We're in the ballroom again in the Inn at Cedar Grove. I just want to talk about the gasolier because there are very few gas light fixtures that have survived around town. I've seen a lot of houses in Vicksburg, a lot older houses in Vicksburg. Here's the only place I've really seen them. There was a gas plant in Vicksburg. I don't know exactly when it came in. I think it was here would have been by the 40s when John Alexander.
So was this original?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
John Alexander certainly wouldn't have put in gas light fixtures in 1840 if there was no gas plant.
Right.
There was a gas plant in Vicksburg. It was very unusual to have one that early, but there was a gas plant here. It was not very reliable. So you had to have backup. You had to have kind of candlelight. If you're having a big party like a ball in this ballroom, you had to be prepared for the gas to go off. There was no light at that point in time.
So were people a lot smaller, or did they just kind of dance around?
People were a lot smaller. It was probably maybe a little bit higher, but the people were a lot smaller. The average Confederate soldier was only 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighed 141 pounds.
They were small.
They were small. They were very small. But this house was saved by the Vicksburg Theater Guild, by Dr. Walter Johnston, who was actually, he tried to raise the Cairo. He was the first person to bring attention to the gunboat, the Cairo, being buried here. I think he was the first person. His children and grandchildren still live here.
So is this Dr. Walter Johnston's
Father.
His father?
His father, Dr. Walter Johnston.
Okay.
This is 1960. His father,
Okay.
Dr. Walter Johnston. Dr. Johnston, Walter Weegee, is still here. Sid Johnson, his nephew, is still here. Jennifer Lynn McMillan, his daughter, is still here. The family's still here. The Theater Guild owned the Sprague downtown at the riverfront, which had been given to the city. I don't know if they owned it. The city may have owned it, but it was a real paddle wheel boat. It burned in 1973. But Theater Guild at Sprague, we all played in Golden the Hills. Everybody who was here for a while played Golden the Hills. I was Edith Vanderlock in the second act. But the Golden Hills was very successful. It was a big tourism industry, made a lot of money. So the Theater Guild had some money, and the house and the grounds were going to be sold, and a service station was going to be built here. And Dr. Johnston convinced the Theater Guild to buy Cedar Grove and to make it a tour home. George Bulow was living around the corner in what's now Ben's Bulow home. He took a lead. Sally Bullard knows the other people. Sally Bullard started giving tours here when she was 4, but she never got paid because she wouldn't learn the script. But her sisters got paid. They learned the script, but she just came along. But it was very successful, and they saved the house. That was the main thing, is they saved the house.
So this is in the ballroom, and one thing that we didn't talk about before is all of this beautiful. Was this original?
This is all original.
Is this
all
original?
original?
Yeah.
It's all original. The dental, what I call the dental molding, the molding predates dental, the term, I think, dental, I don't know, I'm not a historian, but that, we've got some pieces that fell off at different places, and it's a hard surface like a soapstone or something like that. But there was a family of people who came from Bohemia, from Bavaria, not Bohemia, from Bavaria. Came from Bavaria in the 1840s, and they brought that skill with them to Vicksburg. So that's why in Vicksburg we have such wonderful molding and things. It's scroll work, and that part's plaster.
Oh,
they did that with plaster.
Okay. All right. Well, I could talk another hour about this room. It's so beautiful. But I think we're just about out of time, so we'll have to ask y'all to come back another day.